Am I for asking my stepdaughter to wear more clothes around the house? Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Today's video is a Reddit video and I find this conversation very interesting because this has struck a bigger conversation on Reddit and I need to know you guys' take on this. So let's check out this video, okay? Well, hope you guys are doing great. How was your weekend, people? Anyway, so this is, am I for asking my stepdaughter to wear more clothes around the house? Okay, so this is what he said. He needs an advice. So yeah, you guys go ahead and let's have this conversation. So this man went on to say, my stepdaughter, 15, recently started to walk around the house with less clothes. Last Sunday, she only wore a pants and a shorts, almost a see-through shirt. My wife, 44, does not seem to mind that she walks around the house like this. When I asked my stepdaughter on Sunday to put on more clothes, she got mad and now barely speaks to me. What should I do? This has struck a bigger conversation that has got a lot of people talking and people are responding. So I'm going to read some people's thoughts on this. But you please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you think one is in his place to ask his stepdaughter to put on more clothes? Do you think he should even have asked her to put on more clothes? And do you think the stepdaughter is wrong for wearing see-through clothes and less clothes in the house? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. I have a lot to say about this because okay, but I'm giving it the side eye. So this is it. Somebody said, I have a teenage daughter, 13, and I have never considered this. Thanks. And then another person went on to say, there's a wonderful inside book called Reviewing Ophelia that I think everyone who is a parent or close adult relative of preteen adolescent girls should read. Many years since I read it as an older thing, but it gave me such fantastic insight into how I see myself. It increased my empathy for and understanding for girls and other women and helped me better spot the social force that impacts us. And this one said, absolutely loved that book. I read it earlier in high school or late middle school and felt so seen. Thank you for reminding me of it. I plan to reread it to prep for my social work internship. Have you read that book? Let me know. And I think I'm going to look for that book now to read because I'm really interested. It seems very interesting. Okay, so people are saying the book is really nice. And said, MP, I'm glad it's going to be helpful for you. Read it over. Okay. So let's move on to more people. So this one went on to say, being a woman sounds like a nightmare. Many years ago, my girlfriend, now fiancé, told me most women are scared, like just generally in life, just walking around afraid. For some reasons, this hasn't occurred to me in such a profound way before. I told her I was essentially not afraid of anything, and she said it sounds like heaven. Which is true. And some people went on to reply, say, yeah, we are scared because we are preyed upon and we're generally smaller. It sucks. Most men can unalive most women with their bare hand. It's very scary. Wow. Okay. And this one went to say, for good reasons, check out the stack. Sometimes we get sexually harassed in public from about 11 years old. And that's the least danger. This one said, yeah, I remember I was about 15 and all I did was walk out to the mailbox area in my apartment to get our mail. And some creepy dude, easily in his 30s, started coming on to me and won't leave me alone. And then he asked how old I was and I said 15. He got so pissed asking me why I was trying to jailbait him. What? I ran back to my house and closed the door like it was my fault for just existing in his timeline of sight at my age and not his for being effing creepy to a young girl. This one said, this is absolutely wrong. Young girls and teenagers are constantly hit on by older men. I hated it, and so did my daughter. Why can't men just walk by, drive by, or in generally when it comes to them? There's a difference to just say hi if someone happens to look in your direction, just outright salivating and licking and speaking. This one said, The F up part is people, even women, confusedly say we lack confidence or can't stand up for ourselves in social group. When talking to women, instead teaches men how to talk to the opposite sex naturally. In most instances, men can get along spectacularly together, but that seems to break down when communicating with women. Do you think that, oh, the man has every right to tell her, and do you think that your daughters should start covering up if there's a man in the house? Please let me know your thought down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So let's be respectful, okay? So here's my own thought on this issue is that, first off, growing up in a household where I was made to cover up because there's a male in the house, even my brothers would be in the house, they will ask you to cover up. Like, I kind of get it. But also, I also want to ask a question before I go on. If it was to be a son not wearing a shirt and just putting up a shirt or a boxers in the house, would he still feel uncomfortable with it? That I want to know. But for me personally, I'm one of those people that believe that if my child cannot be a child in the house, and I have to tell that child to cover up, even if you're a visitor, you come into my house, and I have to tell my child to cover up, then my child is not safe around you, then I don't think we're going to be around you. If he's feeling some type of way, the stepdad is feeling some type of way, having her in her house, it's not as if she wore it outside or she's outside. Even at that, but she's in her own comfort zone, a place where she's supposed to feel safe, be herself, and naturally just flourish, and she's wearing thing she feels comfortable in, and yet it feels some type of way. For me, I'm just like, okay, why are you feeling this type of way and all that? But I also feel like as a parent, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable because he's not blood related to him, but me generally, if my child has to cover up, even though 15 years is already getting grown, but even at that, nobody should even look at 15 years in that, then you're a creep, okay? You should not look at 15 years in that light, period. So for me, if it even kind of make you feel some type of way, I feel like that's a conversation you should have sat down with her and explained to her why, rather than just tell her outright to wear a cloth. And also, I also feel like it was not in his place to have that conversation with her. He is married to her mother. So if he feels some type of way about this, I feel like he should have gone to his wife, the child's mother, to have the conversation. Then the mother should make the decision of how she's going to tell her daughter, or if she feels safe that he feels some type of way, that her daughter wears what she feels comfortable in. But I also feel like this is another thing that also triggers girls, and if you see a lot of girls who are very timid and all that, that's because, I'm not saying going naked and all that makes a girl feel comfortable. In your preen age, there's a whole lot of insecurity. You feel some type of way about yourself, the way your eye look, your mouth looks. There's no confidence here. And at home, you feel like really relaxed. At least at 15, I feel I'm very comfortable. And talking about someone that I wear less clothes at home, like I totally understand it. And for me, I can be covering up outside, even presently now as an adult. Even when I have guests, I have to be a guest in my house that I will be comfortable in. And that's why you hardly see men in my house. I don't have in-laws that are male coming into my house, or my brothers. My brothers come and they know how long they're going to stay. So I can't have men around because I want to feel comfortable. But even if my brothers around, I wear certain things and I feel comfortable in it. So I don't want any grown man to feel uncomfortable around me, but I want to feel comfortable at home. And I understand where this child might be coming from, because I was that child that likes being comfortable, and it wasn't for any interior motive. I just want to be comfortable. You get it? So for me, I can just imagine my mom telling me that, like, put on some clothes. That thing just pisses me off. And because of that, I really don't like people coming around. I like being by myself. I rather just find one corner in the house where I'm not going to move around, and just be myself. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I really understand that, but I just feel like it was not in its place. And for me, I give the side eye telling a 15-year-old child, to put on more clothes. Even though 15 years old, they are looking like they're 22 now already, but no. Anyway, guys, Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.